It starts with one small payment, a streaming app, then music, then cloud storage, then a fitness app, then a premium software tool, then a news subscription, then meal delivery, then another free trial you forgot to cancel. None of it feels dangerous. $5 here, $12 there. A monthly plan that seems too small to worry about. But one day you look at your bank statement and realize your money has been leaking through dozens of tiny holes. Welcome to the subscription economy. The business model is simple. Instead of selling you something once, companies want you to pay forever. And from a business perspective, it is genius. Recurring revenue is predictable. Investors love it. Companies can forecast income. Customers become long-term cash flow. And a small monthly payment feels easier to accept than a big one-time purchase. But for consumers, the same model can become a trap. The first reason is invisibility. A one-time purchase creates a moment of decision. You feel the cost. You think before buying. A subscription removes that moment after the first sign-up. Once it is on autopay, the decision disappears. The money leaves quietly every month. That is the power of recurring billing. It turns spending into background noise. You may not notice one subscription, but the company notices every month. The second reason is underestimation. Most people think they know how much they spend on subscriptions. Many are wrong. They forget the annual plans. They forget the apps billed through Apple or Google. They forget the free trials. They forget the second card. They forget the service they only used once. And because the payments are spread across dates and platforms, the total never feels real. If someone asked you to hand over $200 or $300 in cash every month for subscriptions, you might pause. But when that same amount is broken into 10 small charges, it slips through. This is the third reason, fragmentation. The subscription economy is not one bill, it is many small bills. And small bills are psychologically easier to ignore. Companies know this. That is why prices often rise slowly. A service starts cheap, becomes part of your routine, and then increases by a few dollars. You complain, but you stay, because canceling feels like losing something. That is the fourth reason, attachment. Subscriptions are not only products, they become habits. Your playlists are there. Your shows are there. Your saved files are there. Your workout history is there. Your delivery benefits are there. Your business tools are there. The company is not just charging for access. It is charging for convenience and friction. The harder it feels to leave, the more valuable the subscription becomes to the business. The fifth reason is free trials. Free trials are not gifts. They are conversion machines. A company knows many people will forget to cancel. It knows people are busy. It knows a $0 decision today can become a paid relationship tomorrow. That does not make every trial bad, but it means the word free often hides a future payment. The sixth reason is lifestyle creep. Subscriptions let people upgrade their life one small payment at a time. You do not feel like you are living beyond your means. You feel like you are just adding convenience. But convenience can become expensive. Streaming replaces cable, then becomes cable again through multiple platforms. Software replaces one-time purchases, then becomes a monthly obligation. Fitness, food, storage, security, education, AI tools, entertainment, games, apps. Everything wants to be recurring. The modern consumer is not just buying things, they are renting their lifestyle, and that is the deeper trap. If your life depends on monthly access to everything, your paycheck is committed before it arrives. The subscription economy turns ownership into access. Access is convenient, but it is fragile. Stop paying, and the service disappears. This matters because small recurring payments reduce financial flexibility. When an emergency happens, people often ask, "Why do I have no money left?" Part of the answer may be fixed costs. Rent, insurance, debt, food. But another part may be invisible commitments. A dozen services quietly taking money every month. So how do you escape without cutting everything you enjoy? First, audit every recurring charge. Do not guess. Look at the statement. Second, divide subscriptions into 3 groups: essential, useful, and emotional. Essential means you genuinely need it. Useful means it saves time or creates value. Emotional means you keep it because canceling feels annoying or because you might use it someday. That third category is where money hides. Third, cancel immediately when a trial starts unless you are already sure you need it. If you want it later, you can restart. Fourth, rotate entertainment services instead of keeping everything all year. Fifth, calculate annual cost. A $15 subscription is not $15. It is $180 a year. 5 subscriptions like that are $900 a year. The annual number makes the truth visible. The climax is this: the subscription economy did not steal your money with one big purchase. It trained you to stop noticing small ones, and that is why it is so powerful. A billion-dollar business model can be built from payments people barely feel, but your future is also built from small amounts. Savings are small amounts repeated. Investing is small amounts repeated. Debt is small amounts repeated. Subscriptions are small amounts repeated. The difference is whether those small amounts are building your life or quietly renting it back to you. That is the lesson. Your money should not disappear by default, because every subscription is a vote for what gets to stay in your future budget. Make sure you are the one casting that vote. There is also a reason subscriptions feel emotionally harmless. They do not look like debt. They do not come with a scary interest rate. They do not feel like a loan. Nobody calls you irresponsible for having a streaming service, cloud storage, a premium app, or a delivery membership. In fact, subscriptions often feel normal, modern, and convenient. That is exactly why they can be powerful. A credit card balance looks like a problem. A subscription list looks like a lifestyle, but both can claim part of your future income before you even make a decision next month. And companies understand this. They do not only sell the product, they sell the fear of inconvenience. If you cancel the service, you might lose your saved files, you might lose your playlists, you might lose your favorite shows, you might lose discounts, you might lose access. The product becomes part of your routine, and leaving starts to feel like work. That friction is part of the business model. The easier it is to start and the harder it feels to stop, the more profitable the subscription becomes. This is why the solution is not to cancel everything. The solution is to make every recurring payment earn its place. If it saves time, brings real value, or helps your life, keep it. But if it survives only because you forgot it exists, then it is not a service anymore. It is a quiet leak. And in the end, finance is not just about numbers on a screen. It is about the choices we make, the systems we live in, and the future we are trying to protect. If this video helped you see money a little differently, subscribe to the channel for more clear and honest finance breakdowns. Thanks for watching.